All right, 215-592-9494. It is 3:30. Do we have Brodes ready? Do we have Brodes? Brodes?
Brodes, there you go.
Oh, you got, okay.
Let's go Flyers!
Okay. So we have Flyers at 50. What I would recommend is if you're listening to this on the radio, at some point, look at it on YouTube.
Oh, my God.
Because Brodes, when he is all flyered up, gets all equipment up. And can you put it back on the screen, Justin, so I can describe it? There we go. So he has the sweater on. He has the CCM gloves on. He has the stick. By the way, hockey stick's now $300. When did that happen? He's got the helmet on, and he's got the lettuce coming out of the back of the helmet. Look at that guy.
Yeah, man. It's good.
Imagine on Thursday coming out the tunnel knowing it's the day, baby. Puck drop. Hold on. What are you going to watch next Thursday? Eagles Giants or Flyers Panthers?
Or Phillies game 4.
Me?
Yeah, also, it could be, if the Phillies don't sweep the Dodgers, it'll be Phillies game 4 as well.
Oh, dude. Flyers Panthers on TV. What? Let's go Flyers!
Hit it, Jack.
Flyers in 50 with Brodes.
Now, preseason hasn't been all pretty, but let me tell you a couple storylines that tickles the undercarriage. We got Zegras and Matvey Michkov. A zone entry on the power play? Ew. And then Michkov cuts to the middle? Ew. And then you got Zegras back door? Ew. We better start seeing some power play goals just like that. And how about a little resurgence from Cam York? I wrote him off. All right, I did the same thing with Sanheim years ago. Now he's a stud. Maybe we can finally get the confident Cam York back. And all the reports are saying it looks pretty good in training camp. It looks pretty good in some preseason action. Maybe he can find it. Because if he does, I mean, that's huge. I wrote it off like we got to trade him. Yorkie, Zegras, Michkov, let's go Flyers!
So
that was awesome.
Where are you, Brodes, on the?
All I know is Michkov. I don't know anybody else who said.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll have to know these guys.
Yes.
I want them to force me. I want them to play so well that they become truly relevant again.
Yeah.
I remember. We all remember the days in Philadelphia where the Flyers were a big force as far as fans and as far as
4 for 4
talk, all that sort of stuff. And they just have not been good enough over the last decade to get that talk again. I guess an honest question for you, Brodes, from a confident standpoint that we are going to get a team that is just give me playoffs this year. Are you confident or are you hopeful?
Hopeful.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopeful. Here's the issue.
Yeah.
And all jokes aside here, they still don't have the goalie. Like, they're running this in with 2 backups, and they're hoping that 2 backups can be enough to survive. And I think at the end of the day, they just don't have enough firepower in between the pipes. And that's just going to be their kryptonite at the end of the year. So it'll be fun. Look, it will be important to watch and see the growth. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be watching the Eagles offense in the second half. You're going to enjoy yourself because you know that, this is all progressing in the right way. Now, hold on. I got a little flavor to add to little Flyers in 50, by the way.
Oh, no.
So this is the Brodes board. All right. You have your YouTube big board.
So
we're going to, throughout the year, all right, we're going to be drawing up. I got Coach Brodes. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got.
So Brodes, hold on. Let me explain what I'm looking at right here. So he has a whiteboard, like a dry erase board, and it's got 3 lines on it, a goal at the end, and 3 circles. And he's going to design some sort of a play. Is that to score a goal right there?
Yeah. This was the Michkov play. I was like, zone entry,
okay.
Nice dish to the wall. He cuts the middle. Bang, bang, bang. Backdoor Zegras. Ew, top shelf.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we got the Brodes board incorporated into little Flyers in 50. Guess whose idea this was?
Lakin.
Rod Lakin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All Rod Lakin does is think of Brodes bits and his fantasy team.
Well, an alliteration.
An alliteration.
It is not a Rod Lakin thing unless the 2 words have the same first letter. Brodes board is a Lakin thing. Last question, a real question here, Brodes, on the goaltending situation. Is this one of those things where when they have proven that they are a real team, they go out and make some big splash for a trade or signing. Do you just wait on the goalie thing because they don't have one coming up and they don't want to go spend money or make a big trade before they know the team is ready? Or they're just not, is it like quarterbacks in the NFL? They're just not enough good goaltenders for them to actually find their way into one right now.
I believe they think they have one who's just not ready yet for the big squad, whether they're playing in Lehigh Valley, whether it's, Zavargin, who's this Russian goaltender. I think they believe they have it in-house, but just not ready yet. So, we'll wait for that. But I do think they're alluding to, at least just by what they're kind of saying, they're opening up the books and having opportunities within the next offseason here to make a splash. So I think it may all align where they can make a big swing on maybe a big impact free agent, and maybe the goalie comes up at the right time and boom, it perfectly aligns. And I think that's what they're hoping.
Get McDavid, Danny.
Oh, everyone wants McDavid.
Well, we want to get him.
Yeah.
We got Lindros.
Yeah, well, we got to think of whatever Rod's going to come up with, like fishing for trout or whatever. We'll come up with. We got something in the holster for McDavid stuff.
How do you do? What do you do?
Make it McDavid.
Make it
McDavid. I don't know.
Let's keep working on that.
I was just trying to think of something right away.
Yeah, we'll workshop it.
Anything. You can't go Connor. You have to go McDavid. It's got to be the M1. Okay. Well, I love the Brodes board.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'm very into the Brodes board. So that
anything you can add that gives you more time, do what you need to do, Brodes.
Well, I agree with that. And I'm actually thinking of, how after a Jalen game, I got to watch Elliott now on Twitter, break down the game film.
All 22 Elliott? Yeah.
This all 22 crap. Get this off my screen. What if I start going on top of the Brodes board, a little all 22? This is why the
bad idea.
Let me sit down and explain to you what I saw through the lens of Brodes hockey here. You
I
know what
like
I'm saying?
it.
To them, bang, I started.
Yes.
As you can see, the neutral zone broke down here, and you had an opportunity along the half wall to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do
I think you're ruining the idea now.
It's too much.
Too technical.
Too much.
Isn't that what the people want? What's all 22 all about? Look at the break on the wide receiver as he's at the line of scrimmage. I'm trying to do my best.
Well, here's the thing. We can't think as much about what the people wanted. We got to think about what Spike and Fritz will allow on the air.
Yeah. Now, if you want to do your little breakdown on Twitter, that's fine. But here on the show.
On Twitter. Listen, we got to dumb it down a little for the people on the air.
Yes.
How dare you?
And the hosts.
Yeah, and the host. We heard you.
And the hosts.
Final question, Brodes.
Yeah.
What is there more of this year? Is there more, I guess, Flyers playoff games this year, or Jalen Hurts completions in the second half on Sunday?
Jalen.
Okay,
it's a Kevin Patullo problem. You want my real analysis?
Of course, yeah.
Blame game. All right, Brodes, when are you on WIP again?
I'll be on tomorrow following you guys.
There we go.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. You can follow him at Brodes81 on Twitter, and if he's doing his hockey breakdowns there, you'll be able to see those. Excellent costume, excellent preview. We're looking forward to. And by the way, next week's
0% chance.
Yeah, no Flyers in 50 next week.
Canceled.
Yeah, sorry.
Why?
No. Well, because there's a
playoff game.
There's a 5:00 Phillies game.
And I'm also this isn't a costume, Spike. This is a lifestyle.
Right.
Very disrespectful from Spike.
Right.
Very disrespectful.
All right. Thank you, Brodes.
All right, brother.
There
you got
is.
it. Maybe one week I'll do this and my earphones won't fly out, so I don't miss 45 seconds of what you're saying. But
You don't listen anyway. You don't listen.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Brodes. There he is, Brodes. Wow, that was something else.